Hello and welcome to the Philosopher's Angle, your daily French philosophical take on the news headlines. This is an AI-generated podcast based directly on the writings of the philosophers discussed. But like all AI, it can make mistakes. In the news today, October 8, 2024, a UK movement called Smartphone Free Childhood, SFC, has gained momentum with thousands of parents signing a pact to withhold smartphones from their children until they are at least 14 years old. The online pledge aims to provide moral support for parents who want to delay smartphone use, citing concerns over harmful content, addiction, distraction from schoolwork, and links to mental illness. Over 37,000 parents have signed the pact, representing more than 56,000 children, with a quarter of British schools participating. Parents report mixed reactions from their children, but say the pact has helped them feel less alone in their decision. Commentary inspired by the writings of Jacques Ellul. The recent news story about the UK movement Smartphone Free Childhood shines a stark light on the pressing concern about the impact of technology on our lives, particularly those of our children. As philosopher Jacques Ellul would argue, this movement is not just about withholding smartphones from kids, but about reclaiming human autonomy in the face of technological influence. At its core, the SFC movement recognizes that technology has become an autonomous force shaping our lives and societies, often beyond our control. As Ellul notes in The Technological Society, we have reached a stage where humans are no longer just users of technology, but objects of their own technical operations. The smartphone, with its endless stream of information and constant connectivity, has become an integral part of ourselves, influencing our thoughts, emotions, and actions. This phenomenon is not limited to smartphones alone. It's a manifestation of a deeper malaise that pervades our society. Technology has become a totalizing force, as Ellul puts it in The Technological Society, involving not just our tools, but also our relationship with the world and with each other. We are no longer separate entities interacting with technology. We have become deeply intertwined with it. The SFC movement is an attempt to reclaim some of this lost autonomy by delaying smartphone use among children. But as Ellul asks in The Technological Bluff, are we prepared to accept this new kind of humanity emerging from technological change? Are we willing to confront the long-term consequences of our choices, or will we simply succumb to the convenience and allure of technology? One might argue that the SFC movement is too extreme, that smartphones have become an essential tool for modern life. But Ellul would counter that this thinking is precisely what perpetuates our enslavement to technology. As he writes in Perspectives on Our Age, the problem is not whether we use technology or not. It's about knowing how to use it without sacrificing our autonomy. In fact, the SFC movement can be seen as a crucial step towards reasserting human agency in the face of technological advancement. By delaying smartphone use among children, parents are giving them a chance to develop essential life skills, such as empathy, creativity, and critical thinking, which are increasingly threatened by the omnipresent screen. Moreover, this movement highlights the importance of collective action in resisting the all-pervasive influence of technology. As Ellul would argue, individual choices alone cannot counter the overwhelming force of technological advancement. We need to come together as a society to shape our own destiny. In conclusion, the Smartphone Free Childhood movement is not just about smartphones. It's about reclaiming human autonomy and agency in a world increasingly dominated by technology. As Ellul so perceptively observed, we have reached a critical juncture where humans are no longer masters of their own fate, but objects controlled by their own creations. It's time for us to take back control, to recognize the profound implications of our technological choices, and to work together towards a future that is truly human-centric. Thank you for listening to today's episode of The Philosopher's Angle. Be sure to come back tomorrow for another reflective take on the day's news.